Thank you to everyone in Taiwan. I had a great trip, and I will be back.
开心今天来到很棒的一个格瑞的囧日记，我们带来的 Super Live Show， 我是丹尼斯，现场大概2万个工作人员，所以我们今天呢，because to the minor pandemic， 我们大家都戴上口罩了，但是我是夜猫 DJ DENNIS， 谢谢你的参与。当然了，这一刻呢，听说 Jeff 已经上线了，我们大家在留言板上说 Jeff 我爱你 ，Go！ 现在开始留言 ，Jeff 在看我们 ，Jeff，I'm Dennis，this is a super fan meeting. I'm going to warm up the whole thing for you. So Jeff, stay tuned. We'll be talking to you very, very soon. 当然一开始呢，谢谢来到格瑞囧日记的超级 live show， 我是 Dennis， 相信你一定是格瑞的超级粉丝。当然第一件事情呢，我们有一个脸书粉丝团，格瑞囧日记的脸书粉丝团。这边呢有很多资讯，欢迎可以赶紧 follow 我们格瑞的脸书粉丝团。除此之外，如果你任何问题想找到 Dennis 或者小编本人呢，我们现场的同事都会很快的回答你。那聊天室旁边呢，就是给你抒发情绪、跟 Jeff 讲话的很好的地方。要找到 Dennis 还有现场工作人员，格瑞的囧日记的粉丝团，现场所有同事都会帮助你。当然，今天我们有礼物要送给你了，就是普天同庆礼物，代表只要你做这件事情，我们就礼物会送给你哦。这边是一本格瑞囧日记的特别的笔记本。那这笔记本呢，怎么得到呢？只要截图今天的活动，放在你的脸书上面，然后 hashtag 葛瑞的囧日记的粉丝团，或者是 tag 我们只要看到你 tag 我们，然后又有现场的这个截图的话，这本葛瑞囧日记的特别笔记本呢，就会送给你的。只要你做这件事情，就会送给你。所以赶紧截图分享 tag 我们，还有 hashtag 我们，这个葛瑞的囧日记的笔记本就是你的啦。当然今天呢是过年前的一个礼拜嘛，我们今天有3000位粉丝们是特别谢谢你报名来跟 Jeff 本人聊天，来分享这个故事啊，还有里面这第16集全新的大号359里面的秘辛。当然除此之外呢，今天我们还有几位幸运的你呢，有机会亲自本人跟 Jeff 聊天，所以待会晚一些呢，丹尼斯身边的同事们就是我们小编呢，会请你打开视讯镜头，如果你被选到了，请你用力的按下去，即刻跟 Jeff 聊天。他可是一个超级作家，你跟他聊天，相信2022年你会非常的走大运。最后呢，要谢谢你呢，今天的这个在礼拜天的晚上决定跟我们一起度过很棒的夜晚，我们准备跳楼大抽奖，就是我们送出好多奖项，包括10台小朋友最爱礼物排行榜永远都是冠军，有钱买不到，想要买不到，只有我们才有的 Switch 要送给你。那现在呢，在荧幕上面呢有一个钟跳出来了，赶快来签到。如果你要抽奖的话，这时刻请你赶紧的按下去，表示呢你就要参加抽奖了。按完之后呢，不要离开现场，你要全程参与。相信前面的 pre-run 你也看到了。待会呢，我们抽到你的名字，大声喊出你的号码的时候，你本人活人3秒钟之内喊3次之内一定要举手，不然就当你没到，或者已经睡着或者昏倒。所以呢，请你务必要按下我要参加抽奖，按下我要参加抽奖，然后全程参与。好，看起来今天98%的伙伴们都已经按下去了，我们再等最后2%的伙伴们，大概就是200人左右，请你赶紧的按下去，你就可以参加今天的葛瑞囧日记 Live Show 的抽奖。那礼物很多，那直接报上最厉害的10台有钱都买不到的 Switch 要送给你。好，接下来呢，我们准备要倒数了。倒数呢，我要把这个我要抽奖按钮收掉，待会你想按也按不到了。动作快，赶紧按倒数。同事借你的声音，5、4、3、2、1，收！就好像那个全明星攻略嘛。OK， 锁定，好，锁定了。那一开始呢，我们准备一个小小的暖身题 ，a little warm-up game before we introduce Jeff。那这个热情的这个暖身活动就是葛瑞知识王。那 Dennis 呢， 准备了简单的5题。如果你已经是葛瑞的粉丝的话，问你简单的5题，只要你答对，答得最快，那我们就有礼物送给你。这礼物是什么呢 ？OK， 这个快的速度和对数好像你玩那个卡户一样，答得快，答得对，最快的5个我们会有一个精算加算完之后呢，最快的5个将会有个礼物送给你。各位同学，旁边这个镜头外面是保全人员，穿黑色的哈。这个呢是葛瑞囧日记的特别手写惊喜版。这个呢本来是一个空白的，坐了飞机去麻州的波士顿 ，Jeff 本人画完之后，再坐飞机坐回来，这一来一回呢就是28000公里。那全世界就5个，这辈子 Jeff 不会再画了，就5个。你要怎么得到它呢？看清楚了，待会的葛瑞知识网，你要打得又快又准。保全人员请放进保险箱，谢谢。小心哦，小心，小心，小心。OK， 你手有保养吗？有，好 ，OK， 好。为了怕这个 DENNIS 太紧张，或者我们机器太紧张，我们先简单的玩一题好不好？简单的玩一题。第一题，请问葛瑞最好的朋友是谁？请回答。这题不算分，但是比速度，而且我们练习一下。1. 荣利 Rally， B. 荣恩，好像是别的电视哦，对不对 ？C. 荣兰 ，D. 荣荣。好，3、2、1，停。好，答案是荣利 Rally 已经有自己的书了哈，有87%的伙伴们答对了，竟然还有人打荣荣，看起来你应该是有点紧张，没关系，我们现在就开始哈，说好了，答得快，答得准，就是今天的大赢家。当然，你的对手有3000多个人了，所以你准备好了哈，吸一口气。电脑，请出题。截至今天为止，葛瑞的囧日记系列，还有我是荣利系列 ，total 2个系列加起来几本书 ？DENNIS 小提示 ，DENNIS 的年纪就是答案。好，对，怎么没人笑？奇怪。好 ，OK， 好 ，DENNIS， 好，准备好了 ，OK， 荣利，我是荣利，还有葛瑞囧日记2个系列加在一起，到底是几本书？好咯，好咯，5、4、3、2、1，答案是19本哦，只有26%的伙伴答对，有41%的伙伴们说是20集，还有17跟10，没关系，我们晚点告诉你，买个大全集，从头买回去，你暑假的时候、寒假的时候好好看完它，你就知道几本。好，记得19本，包括大号9/3是19本。第一题完了，请出第2题。第2题，葛瑞的囧日记的作者是谁 ？The author for Diary of a Wimpy Kid。1. 乔治·克隆尼啊，听说选总统了哈。B. 小甜甜布兰 ，Baby One More Time， 不，小甜甜布兰妮最近打红官司很累，可能没时间写书。C. Jeff Kinney， 杰夫·肯尼。D. 杰西·麦卡尼 ，Oh my God， 竟然有17个说是杰西·麦卡尼，他是披头士的，他是你爸爸在爸爸的上个时代的偶像。杰西披头士他们还在，他们很厉害。OK， 希望你答对哈。5、4、3、2、1，答案是待会要登场的 Jeff Kinney， 杰夫·肯尼。这个投给乔治·克隆尼的，你应该是在闹场了，对不对？是不是？下一题，请出题。题目第3题，请出题。第3题 ，Greg Heffley， 他的 last name Greg Heffley 啊，除了他本人之外，有几个兄弟姐妹？这个荧幕要跳一下哈，对不对？啊，第3题 ，Jeff Heffley， 除了他本人之外， 几个兄弟，我们给这个机器休息一下。好 ，Jeff Hafley， 除了他本人葛瑞本人之外呢，他有几个兄弟姐妹，也就是代表 Hafley family 除了 Greg 之外，他应该还有爸爸妈妈生出来的孩子。一个的话呢，那少子化了，对，两个恰恰好，一男一女更好，挑一个好字。三个在台湾算是多产啊，所以 Jeff Hafley family how many kids besides Greg？ 除了 Greg 之外，还有几个兄弟姐妹？请你赶紧回答。那今天呢，这个葛瑞知识王呢，我们将会送出这个手写手画的签名版。那这个签名版是坐了飞机去 Boston 再坐回来，28000公里，全世界就5个，送给你的时候会包的好好的。有点回收哈 ，OK， 好看。葛瑞知识王，请问除了葛瑞本人之外，有几个兄弟姐妹？好，你准备好了哈？5、4、3、2、1，答案是2位。这3个，哇，这个妈妈常说很辛苦哈，这个爸爸工作是1打3，对，葛瑞妈妈就是1打3。那我们看看答案的百分比。80%答对，耶！恭喜，表示你真的有看书了哈。那我们准备第4题喽，你准备好了哈？第4题，请出题。葛瑞囧日是第12集的题目是什么？第12集哦，哇，这个看你的 Google 速度快不快了啊 ？A. 中学惨兮兮 B. 假期大暴走 C. 命运8号球 D. 大号3分球。中学惨兮兮，假期大暴走，命运8号球，大号3分球。准备好了吗？大号3分球是这一集的啦。哎呀 ，OK， 5、4、3、2、1，恭喜76%的伙伴们答对了，是假期大暴走。OK， 这个时候我们看到哦，小编说有2个分数哦，三个分数蛮接近的。OK， 下一题可能就是决胜关键的 ，AKA buzzer beater， 就是绝杀的意思。你准备好了吗？第5题，请出题。第5题，在第1集中学惨兮兮里面，最怕篮球场上的什么 ？A. 篮筐 B. 茄子 C. 外星人 D. cheese。 怎么会有 cheese 篮球场呢？你确定你是答 cheese 吗？ cheese 什么篮球场呢？啊，还有人吃 cheese？ 那个 cheese， 谁吃 cheese？ A 篮筐 B 茄子。外星人怎么出现？茄子怎么会出现？浪子回头吗？篮筐当然是篮球场呢。你准备好了吗？3、2、1，收！答案锁定，就是 cheese。Chef Kenny 最有名的 cheese touch。哇哇哇！好，晚一些呢，我们将会送出这个非常特别的签名版，长这样子的，全世界就是5个。我们在节目最后为你公布，所以务必要全程参与我们今天活动。那晚一些呢，我们也会抽奖，也请你全程参与，因为你已经按了我要抽奖了嘛。太棒了，谢谢。那当然除此之外呢，我们还有一个特别笔记本要送给你，请你截图分享在你的脸书 ，tag 我们，还有 hashtag 我们看到之后呢，我们就把这个笔记本送给你了。台湾 only， 完全限量。当然今天很开心呢，我们有3000位伙伴们准备见到 Jeff 本人，真的非常荣幸。那 Jeff 今天起个大早跟我们见面，所以接下来不管你在电脑前面、手机旁边，或者现场的2万位工作人员 ，make some noise， let's welcome Mr. Jeff Jeff， hello， Jeff。 Jeff 的声音要推一下 ，We need to hear Jeff， 谢谢。We'll get just a little technical problem. Oh.
There we go. Thank you very much. It's so nice to see you. How are you?
Good. We are very happy. Check out, we have about 2,000 employees today. Yes.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Due to the pandemic, you know, we couldn't see you in person, but we're happy to see you online. 很开心的线上看到你。Thank you for showing up.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here today. It's so great to see all these faces of kids that I saw last time and maybe some kids that I haven't met yet. So I'm really, really hoping to get back to Taiwan sometime soon. That would be my dream come true.
很开心，我看到了很多熟悉的面孔，还有一些我没有认识的新朋友。我希望很快可以回到台湾。So Jeff, do you miss Taiwan? 你想我们吗？
I do. I got to see Taipei. I got to try out different foods. It was amazing. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I even got to learn a little bit of the language. So it was really, really cool. And I hope to get to do it again.
很喜欢我们的食物，很喜欢我们的人，这是一辈子很难得的经验。So, what was your favorite food item in Taiwan?
I think I like the bubble tea the best. That was the best for me.
珍珠奶茶我最爱。Did you remember stinky tofu, 臭豆腐?
Yes, I do. I do. And you know what's funny is that I'm a very plain eater. Like I'm not very adventurous. So certain things are scary to me, but I think stinky tofu, I think I could eat that. That was just inside of my range.
他说我是一个很安全的吃货啊，但是呢，在我的这个人生探险中，想不到这个臭豆腐是我可以接受的。So, is it very cold in Massachusetts? 很冷吗？
It is very cold. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground. It's very icy here. So it's cold here. Is it cold there in Taiwan?
No, we are warm. We're like summer today.
That's funny. We're in the middle of the winter here, and it's also very early in the morning. So if I look like I just woke up, I really did.
You look very energetic.
Thank you.
他说呢，第一呢，他这个有点雪还在 Boston， 那除此之外呢，他蛮早起床，所以看起来我有一个炯炯的表情。那其实我是已经醒过来了。So thank you. And by the way, Happy Chinese New Year, the Year of Tiger. Woohoo!
I understand. Is that Hu Nian? Did I say it correctly?
Nian, yes, Hu Nian. Hey!
Right.
Now, why don't you say a whole line? 虎年快乐 Happy Tiger Year. 虎年快乐。
虎年快乐。All right.
You just made our day today, Jeff. Thank you. 谢谢。
I could
Let's
also
go
say,
into the questions. Thank you for the new book, The Big Shot. We waited for 1 year. Super funny, super great to read. 它这个大号三分球好看又好玩。In this new episode or a new edition, why do you choose sport as a topic? 为什么用运动当主题呢？
I have always wanted to do a book about sports in the wimpy kid world, but I could never figure out how, because I thought if I put a ball on the cover, you know, a soccer ball, a football, then kids might say, you know what, that's not my sport. And so I finally realized that if I put lots and lots of balls on the cover, then a kid would see their sport on the front cover. So that was my big breakthrough, and I'm really glad I got to do it this way.
我一直很想在系列里面摆进运动，那这个时候我想到底我要摆美式足球呢，是足球呢，还是篮球呢？他决定把很多球摆上去，看起来很像个运动书。By the way, are you a very sport person? 你是个运动人吗？
I was an average athlete when I was a kid. I was right in the middle, actually. But both of my boys play basketball, and they're both very good. So it was fun to see that other side of sports.
我从小到大我是一个中等的运动员，但是我两个孩子篮球打得很好，所以看到篮球很不同的一面。So do you work out, and what is your regular exercise routine right now?
These days, yes, I have been working out, and I get on the treadmill every day, and I get on a bike every day. So 2 things every day. And I do some yoga also.
我现在运动，我现在跑步，在跑步机上也骑脚踏车，而且还做很多瑜伽。So you are, Jeff, you are a sport person.
I guess lately I've been becoming a sports person. So yes, I'm trying to get fit as I get a little.
That's good. That's good. Working out is always good. So Jeff, you've done 16 plus 3, 19 books on this series. What is your takeaway after you become an author on the series, after all these books?
My takeaway is that cartoon characters should live on and on. Like they don't get older, and that's great because a lot of things in this world change. So it's really good to have one thing that stays the same, your cartoon characters.
我写完19本书之后，我觉得最大的成就是卡通人物应该永远都不老，永远活在我们心目中。So thank you for creating so many characters for us. I mean, reading it, it's just comforting. Thank you, Jeff. 谢谢。
Thank you.
What is the most memorable, funniest moment for you during the 19th edition? One moment.
Oh, I like what happens at the very end. I think it's kind of a surprise ending. And I also think it's fun when Greg is trying out for the team and everybody gets into a big mess, like a big fight at the end of the tryouts. I think that's funny too.
他说每一次结局都令你惊喜之外呢，他更喜欢当 Greg 正在试想进入球队的时候，每次参与的时候呢，里面都是一个大混账。他觉得写的时候，他觉得非常的好笑。Now we have actually 5 new fans today. We're 9 o'clock right now. They decided to stay awake and talk to you. So Jeff, you ready for some funky questions?
I am ready for some funky questions.
First of all, let's welcome Mr. 段泽略. He is 10 years old from New Taipei City. New Taipei City is considered New Jersey and New York, so it's like a Jersey of Taipei. Mr. 段, hi, how are you today? 你好吗?
Hi.
Hello, Jeff. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Leo. I study at Utah Elementary School, and I am in the 5th grade. I like Greg a lot, but he seems to have some rough luck most of the time. Is it possible to grant him a lucky day?
What are you thinking? Let me do the translation for everybody. 段同学说呢，我今年5年级，我在上小学了。对他来讲呢，葛瑞好像永远运气都不是很好。有机会请 Jeff 同学 Jeff 先生为他创造一个快乐的一天吗？ And the answer from Jeff is.
Well, first of all, your English is fantastic. So thank you for being such a good student. I think what's really great, what's fun about Greg is that he has such bad luck. Because when you read about him, it's funny that he's having a harder time than you are. Like if Greg was a hero and strong and always won, I think it would be a little bit boring. So I think it's fun that Greg is always having a little bit of a bad time.
Greg 呢，如果他像一个超级英雄，会觉得太平淡无奇了，因为很多故事这样子。但是我把他写的好像他都蛮倒霉，其实倒霉中也得到很多乐趣。对我来讲，这是 Greg 这辈子最幸运和愉快的事情。所以 Mr. 段，你觉得这个问题 Are you satisfied with it？ 你满意吗？段同学，如果你喜欢的话，请比个爱心。If you like it, do a heart shape. 谢谢 Mr. 段，谢谢。
Bye, thank you.
So it looks like Jeff, Greg gonna have many bad days, but create as many good days, right?
Yes.
So thank you for creating that. Coming up, she's only 6 years old. 欢迎Miss Lin Ting Yu, 6-year-old from Hsinchu. Hsinchu is our tech city, like Silicon Valley in Taiwan. 那 Miss Lin, are you ready to ask your question? 可以问问题了吗？
Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
I'm June.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
6 years old.
Cool.
I love your books.
Thank you.
And I love many.
That's great.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Manny is very cute. But why he closed his mouth? I can still see his front teeth.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to draw Manny for you. A special drawing. I'm going to draw Manny. So here's Manny right here. And you're right. He has a long nose. Okay, he has a long nose and a long mouth. But you're right. You can see his two front teeth right here. Just like that, right? And then he looks a little bit like Greg right here. He's got 3 pieces of hair right there. So that's special just for you. And I'm so glad you like Manny. That's so cool. I'm going to sign it for you, okay?
Whoa!
Yeah. And how do you spell your name?
你的名字怎么拼? How do you spell your name?
June.
June. Is that correct? Okay.
June. June.
June. And we will make sure that gets to June. Okay?
Whoa!
Okay. Thank you.
谢谢 June 你的问题，谢谢，好可爱。The hair looks like gray, and you have that particular picture too. You just made her day. So June,
Great.
make sure frame it, 把它框起来 and post that in your room， 好不好？摆在你的房间里面。谢谢 June， 谢谢。
Thank you, June.
June, your English is amazing， 好棒，谢谢。Keep going， 太棒了，谢谢。
Yeah.
Wow, Jeff, thank you. You just make her amazing day. So
Great.
As a super author like you, what is like meeting all your fans around the world? 你每次看到全世界不同粉丝，你的心情怎么样的呢？
Well, it's so exciting to me. I live in a very small town. It's called Plainville, Massachusetts. And it's very, very, very small. And so when I write my books, my world feels very small. And so right now, today, my world feels very, very big, which is very great. And it gives me a great feeling. And it makes me feel inspired to keep writing and to come visit you in Taiwan.
刚刚 Jeff 分享了，他住在 Boston 旁边一个小城，他在写书的时候，他的故事很小。当世界这个小故事到全世界的时候，得到很多很多的回馈，他的世界变大了。你就是他最棒的鼓励，他会继续写下去，然后继续来到台湾跟大家见面。Thank you, Jeff. 谢谢。Yes, question number 3. Mr. Lee from Taichung. Taichung is the middle city, right in the middle of the island. Mr. Lee, 李宗泽 Hi. Mr. Lee, 你要打开你的镜头 Please turn on your camera so Jeff get to see you. 我们有听到你 We hear you, but we don't see you yet. 我们 Let's give you a little time. Taichung has amazing weather.
没关系，你就直接讲话就
Best
好了。
weather in Taiwan, amazing food, super friendly people. Roads are really wide, so driving is Taichung. So please come by in Taichung when you visit us next time.
Yeah, I'd like to.
台中的天气很好，路也很宽。那 Mr. Lee，
你直接讲就好了。
我们先，Let's go. We'll work on you first, and we'll go to question number 4 and come back to number 3. Mr. Lee, we'll come back to you. 马上回来找你。Question number 4, Mr. Du from Taipei. 欢迎杜翔宇。Hi， 你好。
你好。
Say hi to Jeff. 跟 Jeff 讲两句话。
Hi.
I saw you before. I study in Renai Elementary School. I was first grade of elementary school. When I saw you, I very want to saw you, but I was very shy. Now I can see. I think I am very happy. Now I have a question. Will there be another new characters in your books? Maybe first girl character.
That's a great
Mr.
question.
Lee, let me translate for you while Jeff digesting your very tough question. 刚刚李同学他说我在5年前我是1年级的时候见过 Jeff 本人，那个时候我非常害羞。那现在这一刻我碰到你很开心。那我今年呢已经长大一点点了。问题是问 Jeff， 请问未来会有新的角色或者女生的角色吗 ？Jeff？
Yes, Holly Hills is going to become a much bigger character soon in the movies. So I'm really excited that in the Disney animated version, Holly Hills is going to become a really big character. And then also in my new book, I think you're right. I think I should add some female characters to the new book who are really important. That's a great suggestion. And it's very nice to see you again.
李先生很开心在看到你 Holly Hill 在未来书里会变得有更多的篇幅，谢谢你的分享，这是很棒的 idea， 谢谢。Thank you, Mr. Lee. Let me elaborate your question for Mr. Lee. 为李先生延伸一下。Well, Greg going to have a girlfriend soon or later.
Oh, will Greg have a girlfriend?
会有女朋友吗？
Maybe in the movies, maybe that will work in the movies. I'm not sure about the books, so we'll see.
偷偷告诉你哦，以后在电影里面或者动画电影里面可能会有女朋友，书里面不太确定。So Mr. Lee， 谢谢你的问题 ，Thank you, Mr. Lee. How about a heart shape for Jeff？ 给 Jeff 一个爱心好不好
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, he used the cute one. He used the cute one. 谢谢 Jeff， 谢谢
I love Jeff.
谢谢。Now let's go back to Mr. Lee. Question number. Let's go number 5 first. Number 5. She actually read a book while she grow up.
Yes.
掌声欢迎苏静 from Taidong. Taidong is the city on the east of the island.
Hello.
你好。
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I really like your books. I think when I had a bad time and while I'm reading I read your book and I can escape from the bad time or my miserable day a little bit. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Thank you. And
苏同学刚刚分享呢，很喜欢你的书，然后同时之外呢，在我比较迷惘的日子里面，谢谢你的书，让我可以逃离金刚森林。Mr. Su, please go ahead.
Yeah, and my question for you is, what is the best and the hardest thing for you as a writer? Thank you.
Oh, that is a hard question. Let me translate while Jeff digesting it. 身为一个作家，最快乐还有最困难的地方在哪里 ？And Jeff?
Well, one of my favorite things is, of course, meeting fans like you. It means so much to me that these books were a part of your life. And, I'm a person from the United States, and to reach somebody like you in such important years it means so much. It just inspires me to go forward. So why don't we translate that before I answer the next part of the question?
谢谢你，我住在美国，想不到透过我的文章、我的画图，可以激励到你、鼓舞到你。对我来讲，这就是一切了。Jeff?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing for me is coming up with ideas. It's really difficult. And what's really funny, not a lot of people know this, but I do a lot of my writing at the cemetery. So I drive my car to the cemetery and I'll sit in my car all day and just think and think and think. It's not easy for me to create. A lot of writers, it's very easy for them. It's not easy for me at all.
对我来讲，写故事是最难的。有时候我要开车到 cemetery， 就是牧场、坟墓啊，坐在那边，我就会得到很多很多 idea。那对很多作家来讲，创造故事是很简单，对我来讲是比较难一点点的。So that's the most difficult part for Jeff.
Thank you so much.
Are you good with the question?
No, that's all.
Miss Sue, let me ask you a question.
Yes,
我问你一题，你觉得葛瑞就是杰夫本人吗 ？Do you think Greg is Jeff himself?
More or less. 我觉得应该是有的，某种程度，可能80%。
She thinks so.
我自己猜。
Yeah.
Same question goes to you, Jeff.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit, 一点点。So thank you for sharing all the story and sharing, the secret of your life, Jeff. 谢谢，也谢谢 Miss Sue， 谢谢。
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
你看起来一点都不迷惘。You don't look miserable at all, Miss Sue.
I'm happy today.
One more, number 3, right? Number 3, 台中 Mr. Lee， 李同学你好 ，Hi， 你好。
来，你问，嗨，讲。
你好，
你好，嗨，来说，就是呢，我读5年级，我叫做李硕文，然后我想要问说，就是我跟那个葛瑞一样，很爱发明一些奇怪的点子，那有什么办法可以不被老师或妈妈发现吗？不会被骂。
Thank you, Mr. Lee. The question is.I'm a naughty kid as Greg. I have some crazy, funky ideas. How do I having a good time while I'm not upsetting my parents or mom?
I'm not sure that's possible. I don't think that's possible. But I like it that you know that you're a little bit of a naughty kid, because those types of kids add a lot of humor to the world. So we should celebrate who you are.
我不知道怎么解决这个两全其美的方法，但是好处是你知道你是个调皮的孩子，所以请你为自己知道自己的个性而庆祝，这是很棒的事情。谢谢 Mr. Lee， 谢谢。
谢谢。
Yeah.
Mr. Lee 给 Jeff 一个爱心好不好 ？A heart. Oh, Mr. Lee 走了 ，He's gone. Okay. Oh, he's back. He's back. Yay.
That's cool.
那李先生、李同学 ，Dennis, can I ask you a question, Mr. Lee? 你看 Jeff 的书的时候，你的感觉是怎么样的 ？What do you get while you're reading Jeff's book?
就是很想要学葛瑞，就是可以一直调皮捣蛋，然后呢，处罚都很轻。
While reading your book, make me want to become Greg. And thank you. The punish was kind of light.
Right.
It's not heavy punisher, and for the teacher. So, 谢谢。哦，谢谢 Mr. Lee， 谢谢，谢谢。Jeff, I guess our English are pretty good here in Taiwan, right?
Very, very good. I'm very impressed.
Hopefully you come back soon. But 各位同学, do you think this is like an ending right now? No, it's not an ending. No, Jeff has a surprise for you. We have about 3,000 fans today.
Wow.
This is the Taiwan version of the book.
Yes.
我们把这本书空白的寄到 Boston. We send this book blank, printed to Jeff. Jeff signed, autographed. 5本.
Wow. Amazing.
So one of these 5 travel 28,000 kilometers
Wow.
from Taipei to Boston, Boston fly back, and to you. Wow. Now, we're going to give out 5. 我们送5本哦。那 let's do an easy one. 那 how many people online right now? 多少人在线上呢？哦 3,000 fans. 3,000 fans online right now. 5 book, Jeff, randomly, 5 number, 1 to 3,000, evenly ended in all range. 5个号码1到3000。3,400. My bad. 3,400.
Okay.
So random.
Okay,
You
so
ready?
can I give you my first number? Are you ready?
Yes,
Here's
yes.
my first one. You ready?
Anytime. Oh, 2, 7, 7, 7.
Yeah. And
First
here's
winner.
my next one.
So 77 is a jet, so it looks like you miss traveling as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
GT7 是个飞机的型号，应该很想旅行哦。
Here's my next one. You ready?
I'm ready. Oh, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3.
Okay.
1, 3,
Here's a
3.
simple one.
Congratulations.
Ready?
Oh, favorite number in Taiwan.
Oh.
Especially for Chinese New Year. Fa sounds like fa, like you make a lot of money. So fa is always a good number.
Okay, great. And here's the next one.
Oh, 3, 0, 0, 2. One
Yes.
more book.
One more.
再一本.
And here it comes. The final book.
Oh, 1, 1, 2, 1. Congratulations! 恭喜这5位伙伴们可以带走这个签名书。Yeah. Since Jeff, you are sending that little drawing to June. Oh, what are you showing to us right now?
Oh, I'm showing you my office. This is where I work.
Wow, we're gonna have a live show. 我们要现场直播了。
This is where I work. Yeah.
这是我工作的地方。
Future on the clouds. All right.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm gonna-
Since you have the drawing book and you are sending that June picture to us, can you randomly write something to Taiwanese fans?
Yes. Of course I can.
帮我们随意
What do
画
you
给
want me
台
to
湾的
write?
粉丝。Anything you want.
Oh,
Or you draw something randomly. Anything
okay,
for us.
I'm going to do that. Here we go. I'll
还有为台
draw
湾画一个特别的，送给台湾的粉丝。
I'll draw a happy Greg. Okay, let's see.
Wow.
Here's his eyes. So kids can draw along at home if they want.
大家一起画，大家家里一起画。
So I start with the 2 eyes.
先
And
画2个
then
眼睛。
I draw a nose right under one of the eyes. So you see how it's right underneath?
在眼睛的下面，我画一个鼻子，这是我怎么画格瑞的。
And then this is the most difficult part because
接下来是最难
it's
的，
almost a perfect circle.
几乎是个完美的圆，但是不是，是这样画的哦。注意看。
So here's his head.
哦，
Mine is a little bit shaky.
要留一点点空位。
And then the 3 hairs on top of the head,
3根头发，
right? And I left just enough room for his ear.
留一
I
点点位
ran
置
out
给
of
耳朵，
paper.
在旁边。
And usually Greg is frowning, but today, because I'm happy, he will be smiling.
通常被禁足，所以今天呢，我很开心，我画个开心的格瑞。
Right? So here is Greg's smile. And then he's going to be saying, thank you, Taiwan. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. You made our amazing weekend, amazinger. 谢谢，让我们很惊喜的周末。Final words to you, Taiwanese fans, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you so much. You've really made me feel very, very excited to come back to Taiwan. So I can't wait to come back. And you know, this has been great. It was certainly a really great reason to wake up this morning, to wake up extra early, to see all of your smiling faces. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love goes out from me to my fans in Taiwan. A really special morning for me and hopefully a special evening for you. Thank you everyone for staying up late. This was really, really cool.
谢谢 Jeff, 谢谢。
Thank you.
So say good night to you and good morning to you, Jeff. We'll see you soon back here. 谢谢。
Thank you. Goodbye.
刚刚 Jeff 最后分享了啊，很开心的今天看到很多很开心的脸庞，也让我有更多的理由赶快回到台湾这块福地。当然除此之外呢，让我得到更多鼓励，继续来创作。那也谢谢你，让我今天的早上早起的非常的值得。所以如果你在镜头前面给自己一个热情的掌声。